Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time on the channel, glad to have you here with us to check out some Emma, which we've never checked out before.
No, this is new for us.
Yeah, if you're returning, coming back to check out another video, thanks for coming by again. Appreciate all the support, guys. Make sure you hit the like button, the subscription if this is your first time and you want to join us on the journey going forward. And leave us a comment and let us know about her because we know nothing about Emma.
No, I've never heard of her. This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, so 15-year-old.
Yeah.
And she sings Voila. And we're really not sure what to expect. We had a email come through from Roymer, and he suggested that we should check this one out. So we thought we'd give it a go because we're always interested in finding new young talent, like Angelina Jordan and Daniela Teleshova, I believe was another one that we did.
And I always feel like it's really cool when you see international talent as well. So
yeah, and I think she won the Voice Netherlands or something like that.
Yeah, so this should be interesting.
I'm not sure if this is relevant to that or not. We're going in blind on this one, guys. So you'll have to let us know in those comments. Excuse our ignorance. We just, like I said, we're informed from one of our subscribers that, you know, you guys would probably love this, and that's why we've arrived at it.
Yeah, so we decided to check it out.
Yeah, so drop the comment and let us know about Emma. Maybe we'll find out a bit more because it does say introduction here. So you want to get it going and learn a little bit more?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Haar broertje heeft zijn podiumdebuut hier bij ons gemaakt, op het Vrijthof. Her little brother had his first performance on stage here with us on the Vrijthof. I still see him sitting there between the violins.
So cute.
And now he is a fantastic violinist. Hij is een fantastische violist nu. U herinnert het zich misschien ook. Ik heb het over Emma Kok. And Enzo has a little sister, Emma. Unfortunately, Emma has a rare but terrible disease. Her stomach is paralyzed. She cannot eat. All the food goes through a little tube directly into her stomach. But Emma is a brave girl. She wants to live a normal life, and Emma has a dream. She has a beautiful voice. She wants to be a singer. She did the voice kids here in Holland, and immediately she won.
Wow. Good for her. That's awesome.
She created a foundation to raise money to study this terrible disease and perhaps even in the future cure it. Emma, I think, is an example for all of us. Give her an enormous applause. There she is, Emma Kok.
So before we see who Emma is.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's obviously a very, heartfelt situation that she's experiencing that, and don't know, the details on it, whether it's incurable or whether
I've never even heard of that before.
I think I may have heard of it, based on some of our background working in health and nutrition and stuff like that, right? The terminology paralyzed stomach, I don't know if I've ever really heard that terminology, but it is, maybe there's a language discrepancy there, so it might be termed something that we would recognize.
Yeah, that's just what I didn't recognize, like a paralyzed stomach.
Yeah, anyways, it sounds like obviously she's going through it, and we know, that is something that for a 15-year-old girl is very, very difficult, let alone, having to go through life as a young person, but having that on top of that and trying to make a singing career is, leading me to the point I'm making, which is kudos to her for one. For two, reminds me of, we did the video recently about Terry Fox. About him being such a young guy and being so inspirational to other people, raising money to help cure the issue that he was experiencing so other people wouldn't, and being a leader at such a young age. And this is exactly what she's showing and exemplifying with, trying to raise money, still pursuing her dreams, being able to be an inspiration to other children and even other adults that are struggling with life. So before we've got into it and even got to see
already super impressive,
what she's going to do. Yeah, 100%. The fact that she won the other contest show, and I don't care, how it turns out for her. I'm, just very happy to hear that she's pursuing her dreams.
Yeah,
and
for sure. Not letting, having hardships hold her back.
And at the end of the day, sometimes that makes you become a better person. It's how you approach those obstacles that builds the character that can 100%. turn you into a powerhouse. So let's see if she's a powerhouse and what she's going to bring to the table.
Yes, let's do it.
Écoutez-moi, moi la chanteuse à demi. Parlez de moi, à vos amours, à vos amis. Parlez-leur de cette fille aux yeux noirs et de son rêve fou. Moi ce que je veux, c'est écrire des histoires qui arrivent jusqu'à vous. C'est tout. Voilà, 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 voilà qui je suis. Mais voilà mes messies, mes années j'apporte. Oui, mais voilà tout le bruit et tout le silence. Regardez-moi, ôtez-moi ce qu'il reste. Regardez-moi avant que je me déteste. Crois vous dire que les lèvres de notre ne vous diront pas ces petites choses, mais moi, tout ce que j'ai, je le dépose là. Voilà, 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 voilà qui je suis. Mais voilà mes messies, mes années c'est fini. C'est mes gueules, c'est mon cri. Mais vous voilà, tant pis. Voilà, 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 juste ici. Mon amour et mon vie, comme je crève, comme je ris. Mais voilà tout le gris. Et tout le silence.
Okay, she's giving me a little break to jump in here, and I want to ask you, see if we're on the same page. Who does she remind you of?
Remind me of?
Yeah, anybody in particular that we've done on the channel?
No, not really.
Lara Fabian.
I would say that, but I don't know if that's just because it's a foreign song and she does a lot of French and Italian songs, right? Like Lara Fabian. So I don't know if like the association is because of that or just because I think that she sounds like that.
Yeah,
like
so I think just the performance in general, the reason why I say that is because, I can see her, for such a young individual beginning to channel some of the emotion in her performance, which we've seen from Lara. And when I say that, I mean it as in the highest compliment possible, because Lara Fabian is absolutely
fabulous.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And her voice, the way she sounds, the way she sings really reminds me of that, the peaks and valleys, because Lara has a really great ability to, when she gets almost into a whisper, still sounds really powerful and emphatic and emotional at the same time.
Yeah.
And I feel like Emma is doing the same thing here.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then we have on top of that, additionally, that we know Lara has sang in Italian and French as well.
Yeah.
So,
also with Lara, she had this kind of like symphony orchestra background in her music as well.
So anyways, back to Emma. Amazing. So good.
good.
I just love what she's doing here. She's so tiny on stage.
I know. She's so cute.
And then just so magnifying with her emotional performance. And, so you can tell that she is really passionate about singing, and that's what I love to see. But she's super, super talented. It's not just a feel-good story. She's really got, the abilities to go with that story. It's not just people feeling sorry for her or anything like that. It's, she's outstanding and a great talent.
Yeah, and I think that for her, like, I have no idea what she's saying, but I don't need to because I'm just so engaged in her performance and her singing that it just sounds incredible. Like, I literally don't know the first thing of what she's saying in French, like translated to English, but I'm just like, You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
It's
I'm
crazy.
picking up a few words here and there, but to grasp the entirety of the song, you know, I probably would need to look at the lyrics, but I don't even think you really need to.
Like you said, she's bringing so much emotion and passion that like, you don't even really, like, it's still, the performance is still outstanding.
Yeah, anyways, you ready to see what she's going to do here? I didn't want to break up the performance, but I wanted to jump in and give a few thoughts there.
Je vous supplie, restez longtemps. Ça me sauverait pas, non. Me faire se fou, je sais pas comment. Aimez-moi comme un ennemi qui s'en va pour toujours. Je fais quand même, parce que moi je sais pas, il m'aimait mes contours. Je suis, mais voilà même mes cils, mes années je cours, oui, mais voilà tout le bris et nous le firons aussi. Regardez-moi enfant et mes yeux, aimez-moi, tout ce que j'ai ici, c'est ma gueule, c'est mon cri, mais voilà, mais voilà, mais voilà.
Bravo. Emma Kok. Emma.
Come back here. Take a bow.
Oh, she did so good.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to get choked up just seeing her, you know, do her thing and be able to, you know, as we discussed when we paused it, just sing with so much passion. You could, that was just the underlying theme of that entire performance was just passion through and through.
100%. But on top of that, just her talent, like, so good.
Oh, yeah, it was fantastic.
And, you know, just again, right, I'm sure she's been through a lot in her life trying to overcome those obstacles and still be able to, you know, practice and like be able to be that polished at 15 for a performance in front of all those people. Like, that's wild.
Yeah, and I think that's a good point that you made, the polished aspect of her sound. You know, we referenced somebody, Laura Fabian, who's been singing a long time, and you know, as I mentioned, the highest compliment I can give her is that she did sound polished in that regard, of being this singer that's been trained, and I don't know how long she's been singing before, but clearly not long enough. If she's, you know, 15, she's got a long ways to go where she can hopefully make this career into something really, really special, because she deserved it. She's, you know, worked hard. She did a performance that was absolutely mesmerizing. You could see all the people getting emotional. I
can see why she won The Voice there.
Yeah, and I even caught like the violinist behind her was like smiling, listening to her sing, because she knew how well she was doing, right? And so that was incredible. It was
it seemed like a very emotional song, but I'm just sitting here like smiling like an idiot the whole time, because I was just like, she's doing such a good job, and it's just like makes you feel good that she's able to do that and pursue that with what she's going through.
Yeah, I mean, people are going to experience songs differently. Like for me, it was, you know, emotional. Like I said, I could, you know, feel myself getting choked up a bit watching it because of the significance of the performance for her, knowing her story, but I was also smiling all the way through because I was so happy to see her performing that well, and so happy to you know, see the story that she's making and creating right now as we, you know, go through each year. So happy to see that taking place in the right way, in a positive way, as I said in the beginning, being inspiration to people. You know, that's why I'm smiling, because I'm so happy to see that for her. I'm happy for her, right? And that's what I think, you know, I felt. You could see people there that were in the audience where I think you know, crying tears of happiness, we'll say. But also maybe some of the lyrics in there were a pain. It does feel like there's some pain in that song. So maybe that's what
went a little bit over my head, unfortunately.
Well, maybe what the lyrics would have maybe played into the story of she's experience, maybe that she's singing about some of that pain. We don't know, right? So excuse our ignorance on the lyrics.
Language barrier.
I looked to see if there was closed captions on it, and there was none. So unfortunately, we don't know what the lyrics said, but it doesn't matter because we still really loved it. And it was a great suggestion.
10 out of 10. That was so good.
So thank you, Roymer, for that suggestion, for the email. Hope you guys enjoyed checking this one out from Emma. She's fantastic. Hopefully she's doing well. Let us know in those comments.
If she has anything else that we can check out.
Yeah, and how she's doing. And as usual, make sure you hit the like button. It helps with your algorithm as much as it does ours. And leave us a comment. Like I said, if you want to join us on this journey that we're on, we got lots of music. We got comedy and sports as well. So hit that subscribe button and notification bell. We'll be back tomorrow with 2 more videos.
Yes, thanks so much for watching, guys. See you next time.